From the Sky 11 drone, you just can't see enough of this. It didn't take long. The polar air swept into Kentuckiana with the winter storm over the weekend. Now, 3 days later, giant ice chunks are starting to form, really visible to collect in the Ohio River at Louisville. This is by the Big Ford Bridge. And as we told you at the top of the newscast, the river water stands at 32 degrees. So
very cold.
The river is moving. So that's pretty interesting that it's even with the velocity of the current that the ice is still able to form.
Oh yeah, well that shows you how cold the air is. It's freezing that top layer. I'd like to see how thick those chunks of ice are. You shouldn't be trying to stand on them. Please don't do that. Look at them from the shoreline, from the waterfront, and just admire the fact that we have them, because it's been a long time, at least in my memory, that I've seen ice on the Ohio. Now, we are cold, obviously. We're 21 here in Louisville, but just about 2 hours north, 6 degrees in Indianapolis, so it's 10 in Chicago. So it's not necessarily go north, it gets colder. It depends on your location. Now, our next weather impact on the way, very cold until early next week with a minor snow chance as we head into the weekend. Saturday going to be colder than today, a high of 16, a low of 5, and that's Saturday night's low. Going into Saturday morning will actually be colder than that, or at least that's what we're looking at with Futurecast. Come Sunday, though, highs in the mid-20s, a bit warmer, a little sunnier, and here is that temperature trend. You can see that diving polar air as we close the book on January, or at least read the last couple of pages. We close the book after that moves out. Now, we will start to see the greens and the teals move in going into Tuesday. Those are still temperatures below average. Technically speaking, our average high is 44, but you know, even with the Climate Prediction Center showing us likely leaning below average, it's still going to be above freezing, at least by maybe Monday in a few locations. In fact, a lot of us should get at or above freezing come Monday. But up to that point, we're going to be staying below it, especially on Saturday. The Friday night through Sunday morning period going to be the coldest period of this forecast, and at least the wind has calmed down. The flag not blowing in the wind over the Hurstbourne from our Midway University camera, part of our U of L Health camera network. And we do have a minor snow chance Friday, could linger into Saturday. Could see some flurries tomorrow. We're seeing them right now picking up on radar. These are really, really light, nothing accumulating, honestly just blowing around really out there. But we look ahead to your Thursday, a cloudier day as temperatures rise to the mid-20s for highs tomorrow afternoon. A flying flurry is possible. Also, we're looking at the potential to start off with some freezing fog, so please be careful with that. We'll start the warming trend on Sunday, highs in the mid-20s, and then we'll get above freezing by at least Tuesday.